Hello, friends and knife nerds. This is the CJRB Kain. Let's take a closer look. So, this model has aluminum scales. There are a couple other models available with this that are more expensive and G10. So, for $40 on Amazon, I said, yeah, that's a nice deal. Beautiful profile to this thing. Nice drop point there. Stone wash finish. And $40, clearly we're going to be dealing with that AR RPM 9 steel. Owen is the designer. Now, it is a liner lock. The pocket clip is deep carry and it is reversible. So the problem I'm having with mine is actually the liner is a little bit too high and it takes more to shut than it should. It drags a bit, so it needs a filing. The liner top needs a filing. It can, cause a little crunch there and also make it a little more difficult to shut and stay shut. So you really got to make sure you get the liner lock over and pull. Doubt all of them are like this, but this is just some of the things on fit and finish that you have to get when you pay $40 for a knife. But otherwise, you have full lockup. It's a small knife. There's no very comfortable way to hold this. Honestly, if you have large hands, it's going to sit, you can see, kind of in between my pinky and this finger right here. And if I choke up, I got to be careful. If I try to choke up and put my pointer on this, I got to be careful not to cut it. The choil isn't huge on it. It's kind of barely there. And it's not very high. But, this is a $40 knife. And it really has a small, nice profile to it. Aluminum scales, like I said, nice drop point. We have stone wash finish, flat grind on it. The action, it's pretty stiff, but the detent is very nice. I do like the detent. That's fun and snappy. So you can see exactly what we got here. Let's get straight to the numbers, friends. .95 inches, I would say that blade is supposed to be. And then overall, we're looking at 6.8 or 8.5 inches overall. So this kind of qualifies as a 5th pocket knife. See, I had to push on the liner a second time. That was the hesitancy. It doesn't take a small push, it takes a good push. And then sometimes you got to be careful. A couple times I've gotten my thumb skin stuck in between the liner. I'm hoping that the rest of the models don't have this issue, because for $40, you're really getting a pretty cool, it'll pierce well, it'll slice well. You're getting a pretty cool little pocket knife. And the detent is fun. Well, okay, let's get a weight next. This thing should be relatively light. 2.36, definitely lightweight. And as far as size comparison goes, let me give you, let's go with the Echo. And then we'll go with the Pyrite, some models just about everybody in the knife world knows. It's definitely smaller than the Pyrite. You can see here it's smaller than the Echo. It just really has a much smaller appearance because of its thin profile rather than the slightly thicker scales you see on the Echo and the Pyrite. So this is kind of a knife for someone who really wants a small EDC. This is a knife for somebody who doesn't want to pay a lot of money. You're trying to save money like a lot of people right now? This may make a nice knife. I'm betting that this is probably a singular issue that I'm having on this. Maybe a few of them, but probably not on the majority. That tends to happen sometimes. Some things slip through quality control a little bit. But, you live and you learn. You take what you can get. Caveat emptor, they say. This knife is probably, I don't know, as far as the CJRB line goes, some of their less expensive knives lately I've been less impressed with. Especially they're like I said, like the ones that are running around that $40 to $45 price point, that are a little smaller, a little cheaper made. They're not quite living up to that pyrite standard, that pyrite light standard that, you know, took the world by storm over the last year and a half. But, you know, they'll turn things around, I'm sure. That they're still putting out good quality, but like I'm saying, just in that this lightweight, less expensive category where the fit and finish can be iffy, they're not exactly awesome. Well, friends and knife nerds, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comments.